Busy in the morning, busy in the evening, busy at summertime. When you're grabbing pussy, you might end up doing time. Busy in the morning, busy in the evening, busy at supper time. If you're grabbing pussy, you might end up doing time. So we open with Jenny saying, so Lisa, are you saying Jen's cheating on Coach Shaw? And Lisa's like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened that night. You have somebody to call and check, so you must thank something. And you ain't really a thanker. I just feel so deceived. I feel so deceived. I just feel like she's not who we think she is. Duh. So apparently, after Jen and Lisa hugged it out before she had her son's little wolf skincare thing, Jen messaged her in the car and gave her a good cussing out. She also sent the lady some messages from a spoof number, but they knew it was Jen because of the way she spelled because. So when the text messages went out,
Meredith hired a private investigator.
Whitney, really nosy as y'all are, you never heard of a friend hiring a private investigator against another friend? I guess y'all can just get the gossip from the inside of the church. And now Meredith gonna say, okay, so who wanna be the heifer friend moving forward now that she's a jailbird? Heather gonna say, well, you know, if I'm gonna be your friend in the good, I'm gonna be your friend in the bad, so I'm gonna stick with her. Jenny, I'm sorry. Jen isn't there because the FBI had facts. The video of the store was a fact. So these are things that have happened. Her behavior isn't just thought up. This mess went on.
Meredith said, are you gonna visit her in prison? Because if she's convicted, she's going away for decades.
Set her up good, huh, Toots? Lord, I've been coming for twink marks. She might try to get me hemmed up too. Well, Heather goes, okay, this is our friend. What's changed since 6 hours ago? We knew she was toxic before. She's still toxic now. Meredith was like, no. This is not Erica Jane. This is toxic on a whole nother level because she is charged with this mess. Heather said, I thought you was getting good with Jen. That don't mean I want a friendship. We have to have trust, and I've given her chance after chance. I ain't gonna let her spit in my hair again. Mary gonna say, well, Heather, I never saw potential in Jen. I never saw good in Jen. And we don't see it in you either. So game, recognize game. The grandfather fucker says, I always knew there was some type of scandal. Everybody looking at her just, well. Whitney says, look, we deserve the truth from Jen about everything that's been going on. But Jen ain't answering. She's out of custody, but she's still under a lawyer's care. Meredith said, this indictment is all the excuse I need. Keep her out my store, life, family. Don't let me see that heifer. It's on sight.
The next morning, Meredith is very upset that she's been engaging in these rumors about Wendy. She hasn't been being a good friend.
Whitney, don't you worry about that heifer egg. She ain't got taste bud to first, no way. You think she can cook? With all that hair, she getting her food from them cheap wigs? So you didn't see her wash her hand, Mary, so you gonna put it in the microwave? That don't kill shit. And I'm sorry, your wigs is just as dingy.
So Meredith brings Lisa outside to tell her about the disturbing allegations against Mary, and Lisa's beating around the bush, but Meredith knows that it's very disconcerting that Lisa isn't being forthcoming with all of her information.
Lisa said, look, I keep all your confidences, so I want to keep Cameron's too. She's like, I'm going to let this be your plot line. I ain't getting up in that business. Boy, Meredith, you are stiff. Dang, when you see Lisa out there, getting her glide on and you're just... I mean, Lisa ain't, no fluid movement either, but woo, you make her look like a break dancer, you so stiff. So while the girls are on their way back from dog sledding, they talk about how Lisa has made Jen's arrest all about her. And they were just happy that she was so self-absorbed she didn't take out her emotions on them. Now, Jenny gonna take up for Lisa and say, oh no, Lisa only speaks out when she knows she's 100% right. She's a good friend. Please. Lisa likes to stir the turd and keep the water muddy just like Heather says so she won't get her hands dirty. She wants to be like, you said it. But now let's get to the fraud. The fraud. So Heifer Heather want to make up with the sister she done shunned, but now she's in the same boat where the Mormons don't mess with her. My, how the tables have turned. Girl, so Jen done taken out her vacation braids and now she's got on a slick down wig going to meet with her lawyer. Well, her charlatan. And he lets her know you've been charged with fraud, wire fraud, sales fraud, bank fraud, and transfer fraud. Ain't nothing worse than thinking you about to do laundry and you ain't got detergent to first. So Jen's still sticking with this lie that somebody called her from her husband's phone and told her, get your son and get to the hospital. Heifer, if you didn't want it to affect your husband and your children, you shouldn't have done it. And you sure shouldn't have come on national TV with it. But back out in Vail, these heifers put on their lederhosen and Swiss Miss braids for a dinner. Girl, they tried to yodel but couldn't hit a sissy small yay. Mary, if you hate group trips, why come? Why are you here? You here for some easy money. Let's take it from you. Okay, this is making me want to go get a cheese plate right the F now. Okay, I like this roulette dinner where they cooking on little hot plates. This looks real good, but Mary gonna complain the whole time. I'm sick of her. But then again, I've been sick of her. Mary, nobody's engaging with you because you've been a sourpuss the whole night. And Meredith were having a conversation. She was talking about how she did her s'mores. Heather was like, okay, I don't kind of get it, but all right. And then you wanted to butt in with the, it's her party and she can cry if she wants to. What does that even mean? You're not making any sense. Ain't nobody talking to you because you don't make sense half the time. You're a kook. When Mary said, oh, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, Whitney was just trying so hard. She was just nodding like, I agree, and y'all are. Whitney, I don't know why you're trying to have one more come to Jesus with Mary. She don't know Jesus, so she can't come to him. She thinks she Jesus. Whitney, why do you care if she thinks less of you or not? You care about what people think too much. I don't give a shit. But Meredith goes inside after her. So Mary's just like, look, not tonight. I'm walking off. Bye. Thanks for being a waste of camera time. Whitney says, I know this heifer got a lot of skeletons and I ain't said shit. Heather said, look, either talk your shit, Lisa, or leave it on the playground because clearly these people told you so that you would be able to tell us. So Lisa's still on her, well, people have to be able to trust me with things, so I can't squeal. Meredith said, well, I talked to Mary and she said, well, shit, they talked about Jesus, so they gonna talk about me. You bought that bull. So Lisa finally blurts out, Cameron has mortgaged his house and gave Mary $300,000. And that's where it ends. Okay, well, we didn't badger the truth out of Lisa, so let's get to the real. Well, I'll see you soon for something. Don't grab my pussy. Don't grab my pussy. I'm your cameraman. I don't want to be anything more to you. I swear. Don't grab my pussy. I'm not attracted to you. You look like Yoda and the Gollum.